Hey, how's it going? I did a bit of a test spray with this before I started. So fingers crossed that still wants to work. But I'm I'm colouring some crystal. Oh, try to get it to shine without washing out. Um, it's just some crystal I grew a couple of years ago. It was pretty much just a test, just to see what the. This was originally a blue. This one, and it's got. It was grown on. What are they bloody called? I'll think of them later. Anyway, so it goes a bit white, a bit of a whitish tinge to it there, but that's just like age sitting around. Anyway, see if we can colour it. I'll put a little bit of colour's really bad, isn't it? You can maybe just see a little bit of yellow there, so I'll try and give that a little bit of colour. I thought the spray gun, air gun would probably be better. How you going, Kat? How are you? So that one took about. How you going, Eva? Nothing. I've been on for not even 2 minutes, Eva. I coloured this one blue originally, but it was 3 years ago, probably, maybe even more. This one never got coloured. It had a rock. I had a rock wired up there, and then it's grown around the rock. So I'm going to try and colour that as well. It's got some nice. It's really hard to see on this camera. It's very disappointing. Crystals I grew, Eva. Then you got this one. This one's a bit. This was an experiment. This one. This one's actually a cup. See? It's a cup, so. How you going, Effie? How are you? So I just want to try and colour it. This was pink, I think. Kind of. No, it's again, can't see it. Camera's being a tard. So yeah, I'm just going to try and colour them, see what happens. It is borax, so you can see them. Crystals there, just. Yeah, it's shows up a lot more in person. That's for damn sure. This one, they start off as really snowy looking and really fine and small, and then they graduate and get square. You can see the squareness to that there. They start making like full cubes. It's quite interesting to watch. But one rinse of borax will only last like 3 days or something. Then you got to make another rinse up. But it's interesting that was a plastic cup, like the ones you buy in the packs. I just thought I'd pour the old borax into there and a bit of new stuff, and voila. Yeah. So I'd see if I could experiment with this one and try and clean up the edges. That's naturally how it grew, but I just was trying to try and make it a bit smoother, trying a bit more uniform, like that on the bottom, Yeah, you should try it, Eva. Anyway. These guys are all right. Well, they're reasonably solid. Like, even this bit Take a reasonable bit of force to break that still, isn't that thin? See, that was a cup too. You can see the edge of the cup there. But it's really smooth here, really smooth. I made some sheets. I've got a Pyrex container that's got a flat bottom on about that round, and I've made crystal sheets about that big. Yeah, you don't drink it, Eva. It's a cleaning product, if anything. Here. Yeah. Yep. Oh? Do you have cowbells? No. That was a train. That was a freight train, Eva. I'm even closer to the line now in this shed compared to the other one. Sorry. It's my compressor. How you going, Chris? How are you? You can see the colour a bit more with my light turned off, which is a bit odd, but okay. Nah, it's more of a yellow, I think. I tried to get a yellow at least anyway. I mixed yellow and like about 7 drops out of an eyedropper of yellow and 1 drop of orange just to brighten up the yellow a bit. You might have to do some research or something if you wanted to try it. Either it might not be called that, maybe. Oh, it's a airbrush. I've got it connected to a compressor. That's why you hear that kick in every now and then. They didn't come out too bad. It's just a matter of leaving it for a couple of weeks to a month or whatever and seeing whether it stays there or fades away. Do you want to come in here, Ava? I mean, you're not obliged to because I've put the link in there, but you're more than welcome to if you like. Yeah, that's why I mute it as quickly as I can. Ava? And my ears don't handle it too well either. My microphone's up flat out too, Eva, so might make it a bit easier to see now. Yeah, my microphone's flat out. That's not too bad a colour. Not too bad. Definitely have the white background. But either way, I want the colour to sink down into it. So I'm just going to let that dry. Leave this bit as a handle for now and see what it's like. Won't take long. It was mixed with metho anyway. So I got that. So this should come up pretty good. So it's got a lot of that white on it there. And it's really flaky on the bottom because it's where it's like how the crystals start. They start out really fine. Right, I'm just going to go with the one colour for now. Just like I said, these are just test pieces. I've got other pieces inside that are much better. Loud noise, Eva. Yes, it is. Cut. Bit of palate. Oh, ouch. That hurt my ears.
I'll cut your ears in a minute.
What?
I'll cut your ears in a minute.
Whatever. Kind of nasty now. That's Amber making that noise, not me. All right, Amber? No. Probably didn't. Oh, sorry, I was responding to Amber then, Eva. It probably didn't make the news here because it happens too much. No, I don't know what didn't. Anyone?
I just need a rag.
Oh, no, sorry.
I don't know if I...
No, you won't.
Just say
You won't.
thank you.
Oh, yeah. No, you won't come up because you got to be like
Oh,
where
good.
the piece of wood is.
There you go. I just got to humming and hurrying about whether I should lacquer it.
Yeah. Oh, you're hinting for that.
Well, yeah, I should lacquer it too.
You read that without me having to go bloody up and down.
Hi, Eva.
In Perth, that's probably why we didn't hear about it. A couple thousand k's away. Yeah.
I like how it reaches overseas,
Yeah.
not national.
Yeah, not to us. Yeah. Probably a surfer, eh? Because the shark would have thought he was a seal in his black wetsuit. Yeah, Amber playing on words. That doesn't happen very often. How you going, Sid? Nice one, Cat. Funny. How you going, Dr. Bob? Hell yeah. You have to put up with that noise, folks. That's the drawers that Robbo made for me, alright? So. What's going on, Bob? Feeling alright after your third shot, are you? Oh, you're in hospital again, Bob? For the treatment of the Agent Orange, I mean. All right, no worries, Bob. See you then. It's right, I wasn't, to be honest, I was expecting this corner here to blow off. Because I can move it. So I wasn't going to keep it, I was just seeing what it was like. To be honest, I just wanted to have a bit of a play. How you going, Joy?
I'm good. I just thought while I was outside putting a nail in my coffin, I'd say hi.
Yeah. How's your day been?
Well, got the hot water heater fixed and had enchiladas for dinner, and
That's always good.
oh yes,
Hot
hot water
water.
heaters are always lovely. You don't know what you missed till they're gone.
Yes. Like when you have a blackout, it's like you go to do something, he's like, oh.
I actually have candles just in case, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone in the chat says hello.
So what are you making? What did I miss?
I'm gonna do a bowl, I think, as long as it stays together.
Why
got a
wouldn't it
couple.
stay together?
Well, it's got a couple of nasty cracks there, so I'll
Yeah.
see when I turn it around whether I want to keep it or not. But other than that, a bowl.
CA glue. Lots of CA glue. Actually, I
You need it.
remember that was the first video I ever watched of yours. You had a very punky piece of wood and you kept putting CA glue on it. And I'm all like, what? You've got like 5 kilos of CA on it now.
I don't do resin, but I use 5 kilos of super glue.
Exactly.
Yeah. How you going, Michael? No, that was a piece of spalted peppercorn.
All I remember was punky and you had a lot of CA in it.
Yeah, it needs it. Definitely.
You stop.
Oh, I have a bit of a that's me. That's telling me that someone else has come into the voice chat.
Oh.
How you going, Sid?
Hi, Sid.
Yeah, good. How you going, Joy?
I'm good.
That's one thing you could do, Sid. When you host a StreamYard live next time.
Yeah.
In the guest options, it's actually got, you can have it make a little bloop every time someone comes in.
Okay.
So they're not just sitting in the background aimlessly waiting. It definitely helps.
Oh,
Hang on a sec.
cute.
There you go.
I like it. It's very cute.
So that's out of the same piece of wood that Jay's turning now.
Really? That would
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
a great new. It would make a great bowl for miso.
And so
I
are
like
these.
miso soup. Oh, I like the
So
little ones.
these two were they would have been in the wood like that. I ran the bandsaw down the middle and made two small ones out of it.
Oh yeah.
So they
Nice.
do come up. They do come up quite nice.
Yeah.
I have vanished.
Oh no.
I'm in the dark.
Sometimes it's the best place to be.
My phone has this battery saver thing. When my battery gets down to 5%, it dims everything. So
Yep. Yeah, very
now I
rude.
don't have the light from the phone hitting my face, so I look like I'm sitting in the dark. Easily rectified.
Eva just said, "Joy, the mysterious woman."
Green light or green hair or both?
Neither.
Yes.
Yellow light bulb. Yellow light bulb.
Okay. Sorry, it looked green.
You like that stab center, Jay?
Yeah, I do actually.
They're good, aren't they?
They are.
Hey Sid, where are you from, anyways?
Me,
Huh?
I live about 300 k's away from Jay.
Oh,
So the reason I said that this piece of wood is the bowl was from the same piece of wood is I took it up to Jay on Wednesday, along
thought
with
you
a
like
couple of
lived
other. So I took him 3 or 4 bits of wood and a couple of other little bits and pieces.
I thought you
Little
guys lived in the same general area, you know.
No, same state, but we're about with the car I took, it was about 4 hours from my place to Jay. But normal car, it's about 3.5 hours.
Like from here to Albuquerque.
Because this
Yeah, but-
lathe came from from Robbo, and Sid picked it up from a transport company for me that was closer to him.
It just worked out. It worked out easier to get the
I gotta
lathe
go, guys. My
freighted.
son is on the other line. My son's
Okay,
calling.
see you, Joy.
I'll talk.
Okay, bye-bye. You're frozen.
I think she sort of tried to go out and frozen up there.
Yeah, so
You're getting the most out of that gouge, Jay.
Sorry?
You're getting the most out of that gouge.
This is the one that's got the most on it out of the two that I've got. Now that's saying something. Hey, I asked a question on your Facebook Live this morning, but I never
Right.
got a reply.
I haven't been back in to look at it, so hang on a minute.
No, that live you did this morning.
Yeah, on the store one.
Yeah, you skipped
Yep.
past the honey so quick. and I asked a question about the honey so you would deliberately go back to it, but you didn't see the question.
No, I don't look at the phone while I'm doing it, apart from the picture.
Yeah. How you going, Eva?
Hello,
G'day, Eva. How are you?
I'm in the dark.
It seems to be a thing today.
Yeah, woman in the dark.
Yeah, well,
That is the thing.
No
I thought
comment.
you shouldn't be alone here, guys.
Hey?
I didn't think you should be alone here. You need a woman companion.
Yeah.
she's saying we needed a chaperone.
Yep. I don't know if I would be
Eva
a
and
good chaperone.
Eva and someone else came in together. Oh. How you going, Robbo?
Ah,
G'day,
Robo.
g'day. Eva, Sid, Michael.
g'day, Robbo. How you going?
All right. Yeah. Decent rainstorm there yesterday, Michael.
But
He
Jay
said-
had a storm yesterday, didn't he?
He said he's been cleaning up, Robbo.
Yeah, we had heavy rain, but it only put a bit of water in the back workshop like it normally does.
Yep. Wasn't it inviting enough to come in here when I was only in here either, or what?
No, that was
Been busy doing
uh,
other things.
Oh, you know, it was too much buzzing with the air. My ears didn't like it.
My ears don't like it either.
It's not the compressor. It's the
G'day.
air hose.
The air
Hello.
compressor. Oh, look out. Check this out. Look. Oh, no. Ah!
Oh my God! I just had
Chewbacca.
paper ones.
Chewbacca.
Well, it looked nice. You look well dressed with that.
There was a bit of free promotion there, right?
It sounded like Robo was listening to
Yeah.
some Santa music.
Yeah. I'm going to put you where the duck is, Eva, since you don't have a picture up, all right? A video.
Yeah, but I can be a duck. Quack, quack.
Quack, quack. Oh, that's definitely not a duck, eh? Sorry.
That's the
What are you doing?
laughing duck.
G'day,
What's going
Effie.
on, Robbo?
Sorry.
What's going on? What's happening?
No, stuff I don't want to talk about on there.
Okay.
That's fair enough.
I've got a very upset wife at the moment.
Yeah, I bet you have. Hello, Dan.
G'day, Dan.
Hello, Dad.
G'day, Chris.
I tried to read his nick. My vicarious life.
What my vicarious life?
What does vicarious mean? Well, I don't know. That's why I ask. I'm from Sweden. I know very little things. Well, not really, but are you waltzing today again, Robbo?
Sorry?
Are you waltzing today
Yeah.
today again?
Yep.
Yep. Well, someone has to do the waltz, isn't it?
Right. Vicarious means experience as a result of watching, listening to, or reading about the activities of other people, rather than by doing the activities yourself in themselves. In other words, dreaming.
Well, in other words, it was a good description of me, wasn't it? That's what I do.
Sorry,
Isn't it?
Dan, I was busy looking it up while you were typing it in by the look of it.
How you going, Ekla? How are you?
Hi, Ekla.
Yeah, Ekla.
Oh dear.
What's up?
You sound bad today, Jay.
No, it must have been Sid.
Oh.
It's not Sid.
No,
Oh, thank
it's
you,
Jay.
Jay. Yeah, it was really awful sound to my ears, but I'm so picky.
G'day, Shay. How are you?
Hi, Shay.
How you going, Shay? If you scroll up, you might not be able to see it. I'll just do it again. There you go, if you don't feel like typing today.
Who don't feel for talking? Sid? But
Yes,
it's
I'll tell
just
you what,
morning over at your place, isn't it?
the lag is really, really bad today.
Is it?
Generally, when I've got bad internet, I've got a signal that comes up in the top left-hand corner, and I don't have that at the moment. So,
No, well, I reckon just looking at my picture down the bottom there, it's a good 40 to 50 seconds behind.
yeah.
It depends what side. If you look at the SteamYard or if you look at the Tube site.
No, I'm looking at the StreamYard side. No, I apologise. I was looking at the YouTube side. It's really bad.
I was going to say, it can't be that much lag. I'll bloody end the live and start it again.
That's the problem, Shay. We're not as young as we used to be.
But you're a scrolling machine, Shay. So, anybody have anything fun to share?
No, we've had a bit of a stream of visitors over the last day or so. And there's another lot just pulled into the driveway, so I'll have to go in a minute.
Yeah, we need to put in some fun though.
But to be honest, I really don't expect you to even be in here, Robbo.
No, I like to make an appearance to let people know I'm still alive.
Yep, heartbeat.
Oh, that sounds good, Dan. We chuck ours in the dishwasher.
Well, that's nice that someone do some use at least.
Right, I've got to go. Got visitors. I'll see you later.
See
Take
you
it easy.
later.
Bye-bye.
I'm back.
Woohoo! Just in time. Oh, I was alone here.
Stop talking
You poor
about it.
thing.
So, what do the secrets you do then today, Sid?
Me, I'm in the community store today.
Ah. Oh, so you live in one of those small communities.
Hey, Beaver, if Sid is kind enough to put in the Kingston Community Store Facebook page in the YouTube chat, you can go and have a look. He puts up a live every time he goes into the shop. He does a live, so there's a fair few lives there. Sorry to put you on the spot there, Sid, but
That's right, mate. No dramas.
So it's like oh yeah, thank you, Yay. So it's like you live in such a small place that it's like what 100 people only living in the village or something.
No, about 1,200.
Well, that's not big, not small. Kind of.
Dan, we do, it's run by a not-for-profit committee, and people put stuff in here to sell on commission. So it's sort of like consignment. We don't buy it; it goes in, and once it's sold, we take a commission off and pay them the money that they've earned. So it's different ways of doing consignment. That's how we do this one.
and also,
And at the moment,
sorry,
we've got
Sid.
about 40 makers in here at the moment.
And
But
Sid
that's
also
nice.
lives out in a country town too, Eva, or where I'm actually closer to the city of our state, which is Adelaide. I'm only about 30 k's away, where he's actually
I
out.
would love to go shop in one of those.
He's actually in the country, like right out in the country. So it kind
So
of
if you
makes
have-
it a bit more popular in that sense.
Yeah. So if you have a look on the page, Eva, I did a walkthrough live this morning, just showing everything that's in the shop.
Yeah. I can see that. I'm watching it right now, actually. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Ah, even ready shaped flowers, just to cut them after.
Yep. So those ones the money we make from them all goes to breast cancer research.
Oh, awesome. Oh, I like that table, those tables with the coffins. Over yeah, not coffins, what you call them? Traveler bags? Those tables you have down made from bags?
Oh, made from pallets.
Yeah, well, they were like big leather bags, and you put legs on them, like they
Oh,
were.
yeah. The hot
tables.
stands. Yep. Hang on.
Those.
I'm taking you for a walk.
Are you taking us for a walk? Yes, exactly those. Yeah. Those were awesome.
So that's this is mine.
Oh, how cute. Yeah,
So
some
I've got
trees.
all the
and
Christmas stuff on it now.
Yeah, but that is as a community idea. That is absolutely awesome. And then you kind of have a schedule to fill out when you're going to sit and do your shift in the dates open.
No, so not really. We've got not everyone volunteers. So if you volunteer, you get your commission. You pay less commission. If you don't volunteer, you pay twice as much commission.
Okay. Yeah, but of course you have your real daytime job to take care of and stuff if you have any and stuff like that. So you might not even have the time for it to do that.
So I was doing every Sunday. I've moved to hopefully doing every second Sunday now, with a few more people hopefully coming on board to volunteer.
Yeah, well, I think it's an awesome place where people can come and sell their stuff.
Yeah.
Do you sell anything? Do people buy stuff?
Yeah, yep. I made I haven't got a picture of it handy, but I made a which I might have on my phone if I hold it up to the camera. Hang on. So I sold this one yesterday.
I need to get back to Ekla after I finish this with you. He seemed to be doing some interesting stuff with making bowls without turning.
Yeah.
A golf.
So that's
What
a
is
coat
that
hat,
for?
coat rack. So you hang your coat on there and put your hat on that one. Well, that sold yesterday.
Of course, that was really nifty thinking.
So I'll have to make another one.
Yeah, trash the golf clubs because you don't use them anyway.
That's right. Gotta go again for a while.
Ekla, are you carving them out?
Yeah, exactly, Ekla. How do you do them?
Actually, I'll give him the blue spanner.
Because that's interesting because that's more the way that I interesting also. Well, I wanted to do my Nordic special mug, but that's, well, it's called Kåsa in Swedish, but that doesn't help you. I'm kind of exotic here. I'm from the northern hemisphere. Wishful thinking. Haha. Okay, I guess he got customers now when he's muted himself. As he should.
Ekla and Dan, you can both put links in as long as they're not obscene, of course. But if you wanna put up some videos or something, Ekla, you're more than welcome to put it into the chat. Fortunately for everyone, I've got to muffle my voice, all right? So.
Oh, I found your page too, Ekla. Interesting stuff.
Yeah. They made some nice stuff, that's for sure.
Well, I like it when you make stuff, not only because you maybe don't have the money to buy the big stuff, but when you're kind of making your own stuff.
Yeah, that's how I like it too.
I really like to watch that kind of thing. I really love it. I'm going to watch some of your stuff later, Ekla. Thank you very much. There's also, I've seen a Russian guy. He also makes all sort of stuff from like a vacuum cleaner all suddenly turned into a dust sucker, as I call them. They have a other name in proper English. But my English isn't proper, so. Well, most of the time.
I don't know anyone's English that's proper anymore, English either.
Oh, well, it depends, maybe. But, yeah.
I know what you mean when you say dustbuster. You mean like a handheld vacuum cleaner, right? Like a little one.
No. Yeah, but it was also like he added a bucket.
Yeah. Oh,
And
okay.
then
You mean for in a workshop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was, you could have it near your lathe there to suck it up.
Yeah.
Also, so it
Oh,
it was.
Do you have a cyclone connected to it?
No, he made a cyclone from the bucket.
Oh,
I think.
okay. Oh, okay. Yep.
Yep. It's so useful today that when you can have undertext and so that you can see stuff from other countries and maybe languages you don't know. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it is. I like watching it too.
Yeah, and it's sometimes it's really interesting to see how other people do stuff or other countries and stuff.
Yes. I always try and do stuff on the cheap if I can get away with it. If I can get another idea of someone else, I don't care where it's from. You've always got translation on YouTube, huh?
Yeah, usually you can get it, but yeah. But if someone is showing how to do something, you don't need to have a translator. If it's just welcome back, Sid. If it's just showing how to make stuff, you don't need anybody speaking. Actually,
like sign language, isn't it, Eva? It's all universal.
Yeah, read between the lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
And I love to watch them lathe or turning videos from other countries when they do have some big machine. Over here you wouldn't touch, you couldn't use it because it would be illegal, because it would be too dangerous and stuff. And it's an old machine, and it's kind of dangerous to be around it if you don't know what you're doing. And the guys make the most fantastic items on it.
Yeah, as long as you know how to use something, it's definitely worth. Have you ever watched any of the Indian turners, Eva?
Yeah. That's what I had in the back of my head.
Some of these machines, they got it crazy.
Yeah, and they make the most fantastic stuff for like stairs and banisters and whatever kind of like stuff like that, and they are awesome.
Yeah.
So you don't always have to be like in the Western world, have all the best tools, all the best machines. Well, good. Everybody needs good tools, but then it has to refer to what is a good tool. And it's and also if you can make stuff with what you have, even if it's not the best, you would maybe like a sharper tool or better, easier, sharp it or whatever. But you still can make stuff. That's unbelievable how nice it is to watch. And what do you think about it, Sid?
Yeah. There's a couple of the Indonesian turners and Indian turners that you watch. There was a couple that were running around there for a while, and they were running a foot lathe or a pedal lathe.
Yeah.
And they were turning out some nice stuff too. Sitting on the ground, doing it with half of it with their feet.
Yeah. I couldn't run one of those, but it's actually so interesting to watch. That is, and we have to also remember that sometimes before we have electrical stuff, that's what you had to do. And they have turned stuff for many, many hundred years.
Yeah, I can't remember who. I've subbed to him somewhere, but there's a guy who does a lot of stuff on a pole lathe.
A what lathe?
It's called a pole lathe.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can
it's
find
long.
it. No, it's driven by a big pole.
Oh, that was interesting.
It's like a certain person on a stripper's pole, you know.
Do they have a hamster underneath?
Yeah, little hamster running around. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it. The whole family of hamsters. What are you on about? You want to go faster?
Oh, so that's what you want to have your kids for, to run the... Oh, I see. So that's how it works. I think it's more interesting to watch people that have simpler machines and simpler tools than them who have all the latest stuff. I think it's more, well, for me, satisfying to watch that. It gives more, I don't know, I like it better, much better.
There's a bit more skill in it if you have to make half the machinery than going out and buying it.
Yeah, it shows you have a brain. A working brain, a good working brain. But it looked like Ekla had a lot of fun stuff I would like to watch later.
Yeah, either that's a YouTube link to a pole lathe.
Oh, have you posted?
Yeah, it's in the YouTube chat.
Awesome. I have too many stuff. I'm gonna try and watch it at the same time a bit now on silence. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome.
Is that Ekla's page, Sid?
No, I just look for a poll. I can put
okay.
Ekla's page in too if you want.
Yeah, if you want.
I had it up there before.
I have no idea what language that is, but
How you going, Joe?
welcome back,
Sorry about
Joy.
that, guys. Sorry about that, guys.
All right.
That's all right. We'll forgive you because we're generous like that.
I forgot to press the leave button when I answered my son's phone call, so he just had his 29th birthday.
So this is Ekla Wood's page.
Hi again, Effie.
Hey, Effie.
I think he is from Indonesia, actually.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, what I could get out from the information. Awesome. It was so, it translated to Swedish for me on the page.
Okay.
Yeah, but the translator isn't doing a good job. But it's
When does it do a good job, Eva? When you're not using it.
no, but it I understand. So I understand it better this way than if it were on Indonesia, Indonesian language. So that it could have been English also. That's for sure. Yeah, but yeah, I added him too.
I keep getting like dust or something on my screens. It's annoying.
Is that better?
Yeah, that worked.
Okay.
Oh my God, were there a plane also? Oh, I can get lost in those other channels, and there's so much fun stuff to watch out there in the world.
I primarily watch wood turning.
Yeah, you can watch wood turning 24/7.
Well, no, I don't watch wood turning 24/7. I also have some cooking channels that show you like canning and stuff like that. Some of them are not the nicest of channels. I mean, like the one that showed me how to prepare rabbits.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
sure some people would find that offensive.
yeah, but sometimes it's if you're into hunting and stuff like that, it's a good thing to learn how to do it. And nothing is better than watch someone else to do it, like how to skin it and all of that.
Tan the hides.
Yeah. Well, if I were to have rabbits for food and I would have to prepare them and stuff, I would like to make use for the skins, of course. I would want to make use for everything I could.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I imagine this giant comforter, just completely made of rabbit skin.
Yeah, well,
Now,
why
probably
not?
gonna have a lot of hate mail for that one, but
Nah,
I would rather use it if I'm gonna eat the animal anyways. I'd rather use as much of the animal than
yes,
have it go to waste.
yes, totally agree with you. So therefore I work with cow hides, because we eat cows, so I use to hide.
You know what? I heard the stupidest thing in the world the other day. They're trying to put a law here in the United States that says you have to let an animal live out at least 25% of its natural lifespan before you can harvest the animal.
Yeah,
Do you know
well,
what the natural lifespan of a rabbit is in the wild?
1.5 years.
No, 2 years actually.
Oh, it was even more.
So after 6
Yeah.
months, technically, so nothing's going to change.
Yeah. That's a good skill, Seppi. Well, I'm not too
Ooh, nice.
sure that the followers you have already might want to see it, because a lot of people have a problem with seeing the red stuff on the screen. So, well,
as long as it's me making the red stuff, it's all right.
let me put it like this, Joy. I can get as much hate mail as you, because I like to eat sheep. I think that's a nice meat. So I helped out with the sheep slaughter once.
Mutton or lamb?
Well, it was lambs actually. They were like 7 months old, I think. So I actually helped leading the lamb to the guy with the pistol, and then I cleared the sore. There's too much blood in it, so it's coagulating too fast. So I had to sprinkle water in there all the time. At least that part. And then I was there and cut the meats for some of them. But yeah, and I still ate the lamb and I still liked it. But to me, it's like a natural process. If you're going to eat the meat, you need to be able to handle maybe the blood a bit too.
Well, see, that's one of the reasons why I could never have a pig on a farm. I couldn't bring myself to do it. So there's no point in having the pig.
It would be different, I think, if it was my own animal. That is the difference, because this wasn't my animals.
Well, I don't
So-
eat pork anyway, so.
Why don't they want you to talk, Effie? Have people been complaining of that? Are you serious?
Complaining about what? I can't see the chat.
Yeah, Effie just said that they just want me not to talk or show my face. I thought that was actually awful thing to say.
That's a bit
I have
rude.
seen you painting, Effie. Why
You
wouldn't
better-
you talk?
You better send them our way, Effie, and we'll sort them out, all right?
Yeah, that was actually. Oh, what is the word?
Ignorant, rude.
Yeah, even nasty.
Yeah.
Hey, have any of you seen that movie called Idiocracy?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's where the world is going. Trust me.
I think it's there already, isn't it?
A rabbit. You mean as a farm that only have rabbits? Is that what you mean, Effie? A rabbit breed with the cages when they have only. Night, Bailey.
See you later, Chris. Thanks for coming in.
I could consider to. I would like to be self-sufficient of the meat I eat and the vegetable I eat. That would be awesome. But and then I thought, what kind of meat? And rabbits would be a good size meat.
Actually, they've done math. They've done the math when it comes to how much you put into the animal and how much you get out, and how quickly the animal also reproduces. You can get more meat from rabbits than you can from a cow.
Yeah, they
Mind you,
produce
cows
so much
give
milk.
milk. Cows give milk though, so
Yeah. It's the same with chickens. They give eggs. So
you know, when I start my little farm, I'm going to start with rabbits and chickens.
yeah.
Maybe
But I
ducks.
thought, I in my head it works fine. But actually go through and start slaughtering my own rabbits. I'm not too sure I can do that.
Well, like I said, that's one of the reasons why I don't want pigs. Not only do I not eat pork, I couldn't bring myself to do something like that.
Yeah, but pigs are actually quite intelligent.
Exactly. That's
when it
why I
comes
couldn't.
around.
That's why I couldn't do it.
So
Your
that's why I don't
chickens have brains like this big.
Yeah, but they are still not as stupid as we think.
Oh, I know they're not that stupid, but they're not. They don't show loyalty and love like a pig does, or a dog, or a cat.
No.
So that's why I would have problems. To them, it's more of a tolerance. You're there and you're petting me. I'll tolerate you.
And about pigs, they're quite hard to hold too, because they are they're gonna run away as soon as they get the opportunity if you haven't put in the right fencing and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So they are not the easiest animal to keep. The same goes with sheep. They are not easy to. All of them are not easy to have in the pasture all the time, because if the grass is not good enough, they're gonna go. They're leaving.
You know, I saw his YouTube channel the other day, and I kid you not, the guy said that he didn't want goats on his farm because you could only get milk from goats. You couldn't get butter or cheese. And I'm sitting there thinking, what?
You can
stupid?
You can eat goats.
No, but I'm just saying he was telling people that goats are not a good investment because you can't get butter or cheese from goats.
Butter
And
or
I'm sitting
cheese?
there and I'm sitting there going, what? Is this guy an idiot?
goat cheese is even more expensive than other cheeses. So yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, that was.
Not too badly priced here, goat's cheese, to be honest.
That's also true, Appy. That's also true. But in
The
the old
problem-
days, they
the
didn't
difference
have
between-
beef cows.
The difference between cow milk and goat milk is the size of the fat molecule that's in the actual milk. You know, cow milk, cow fat, the fat molecules in cow's milk is bigger, but there's fewer of them.
Yeah,
So you churn it for a few hours, you've got butter. With goat's milk, they're smaller, but there's more of them. So you have to work harder to get the butter.
yeah.
But it will eventually clump together. You just gotta put more effort into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote a very, very, very long comment on this guy's page. Just for him to block me afterwards. Oh no,
Yeah, but-
I'm serious. I pretty much wrote an entire paper about the fat molecules and, you know, the lactic acids, and I gave him the what for. And
Yeah, but
obviously he read it, because then he blocked me.
Yeah, of course. And same goes. You can use horse milk and you can use camel milk, and I would think you
Actually-
can use.
Actually, that's what he did, because he didn't want cows because they were too much effort. And goats he couldn't get milk or cheese from, so he went and bought camels so that he could have milk and cheese and butter.
But that's just a bigger goat.
Exactly. Like I said, this guy was an idiot.
Yeah, yeah. He wanted to be special, apparently. Welcome back, Sid.
There you go. I'm back again.
I think what it is he thought milk was milk. That was it. He didn't
Yeah,
realize that different animals, their milk is richer in some animals than in others.
Yeah, yeah. And camel milk is much fatter than cow milk, isn't it?
Yes,
And
Sid, we're
goat milk
discussing
is much
food again.
leaner.
I haven't tasted goat milk in other ways than in goat cheese.
I love goat's cheese, but I hate goat's milk.
Well, actually,
All
I
right.
make,
Check that one out.
I'll tell you a secret. When I make my enchiladas, I use goat milk.
Yeah.
Because it's like I said, it's got that higher fat content in the milk, and the molecules are smaller, so it makes a much creamier enchilada sauce. That's not my
Interesting.
only secret, but that's the one secret I'll tell on my enchiladas. No, I'm serious. Okay. It literally was getting to the point before I had to move in with my mother and help take care of her. It was to the point where I could just say, well, I'm making enchiladas for dinner, right? And people would invite themselves over.
Oh dear,
kidding
they're
you.
popular.
I had to buy one of those big, huge stock pots. They're like, they held
They-
like 20 gallons.
They're called
And
a
that's what I was
cauldron.
making my enchilada sauce in.
They're called a cauldron in Australia.
Well, whatever they were. It was a big, huge pot. It was a big, huge pot, and I was having to make my enchilada sauce in that because I knew that if I was making enchiladas, I had to make enchiladas for basically a party.
Oh dear.
And thankfully, my friends were at least nice. I was making the enchiladas, so they would bring over the beer and salad and and if all the food articles were taken, like one of my friends, he just brought me over a thing of flowers and.
Well, that's nice.
But I knew that if anybody found out I was making enchiladas, the word was going to spread and I was going to have a party. Because they would all just show up at my house around dinner time. I heard you're making enchiladas for dinner. It's like,
So,
yeah.
if you didn't want to have company, you didn't tell anybody you were doing enchiladas.
Well, sometimes it wasn't me that was letting the secret out. Like, okay, if I would like go to the grocery store, you know, because I buy my groceries I go to the store like every other day.
Yeah.
So I'd go to the grocery store and I'd get, you know, if one of my friends saw me buying green chili, they knew I was making enchiladas.
Oh dear.
They knew that I was going to have enchiladas the next night because I have to wait for the chili to thaw out because it's frozen when you buy it.
And Effie had said a couple of minutes ago, even as a baby, he had to have goat milk. Oh, she had to have goat milk.
Oh yeah. But you can't feed a baby cow milk though. You can feed a baby goat's milk, but you can't feed a baby cow milk.
Is it because of the lactoses?
No, it's because of the size of the fat molecule.
Ah, so yeah.
Cow's milk, the fat molecules are bigger.
Yep. So, odd question about. So, how is human milk then compared?
It's a little bit similar to goat's milk. It's got smaller molecules, so it's easier to digest.
Could we make?
Got a bit of a higher fat content though.
This is gonna sound gross to some people. Can we make?
Yes, you can.
Yes,
There's actually
okay,
a company that makes it. I kid you
What?
not, there's actually a company that makes, yes, they do. They make cheese
What?
from it.
Yeah, America.
Women, no, not here in America. It's somewhere in Europe. But there is a company that buys breast milk. You send it to them frozen, they buy the breast milk, and they will convert it into cheese.
Well,
I'm so not joking. You can find it online.
No, I believe you. I believe you. There, I could take up other subjects too, but I think it's not the channel for that here, so I skip it. Yeah, that would be a food channel where we talk food properly.
Looks good, Jay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I said it looks good.
thanks.
How's that crack holding up?
That's not too bad, actually. It's not. I'll put it down this one. Just there.
Not too bad.
I'll clean the sawdust out of it later and have a better look.
And Sid helped another lucky customer.
No, that was my wife coming in, bringing me lunch.
That would explain the noise.
Bless her. Isn't that
So
what you
now I'm gonna walk out the front and eat it so that I don't drop crumbs over the floor and have to clean them up. I'm gonna drop them out on the footpath so I don't have to clean them up.
Yeah, the birds can have the beneficial from eating them up.
Exactly.
So we're gonna just hear you now then and not see you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's okay. It's
Because you
okay.
can't talk about me because I can still hear you.
Oh, darn it.
But we want to talk about you all the time.
I know.
You know what? It sucks. My screen froze.
Foiled by Sid 2 days in a row.
My screen froze.
No, get it back.
Take it out of the freezer.
Oh, there I am.
There you are. Sometimes I wonder with my eyesight on my cat because I have something he could grab and he grabs like 2 inch on the side instead, and it's kind of.
What is that?
That's vodka. No, it's not really.
A vodka bottle at least.
No,
It may be a vodka bottle, but that ain't vodka.
It had chili sauce in this bottle. Just a small bottle.
Well, it's a cool bottle.
Yeah, it is. That's why I kept it for me metho.
Ooh, like that grain. It's nice.
It's American wood. You should like it. No.
What is it?
American oak.
I think there's like 4 different types of oak trees that grow in America.
Okay.
Only 4?
That's all I've got, sorry. You'll have to ask Sid.
No, I believe there is one that is only native to America. Yes.
Oh my God!
So
Did you eat that already?
It was only a little triangle pastry.
I passed
Oh
it to you.
dear.
And that's lunch?
Yeah.
No, that's his wife starving him. He'll find something else later.
There's a fridge full of food right here. So look, there's a.
Yeah, look there. But you have to pay for it then.
Yeah, I know.
But at least he won't be starving.
I can get locked in here and I'll survive for a few days.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I washed my hair and I haven't done anything with it since I washed it.
So that wood, Joy, it would have been cut lumber out of America, and it was used on a big frame to hold a case hay mower conditioner to transport it out here. And I go to a local case dealer and I pick up the frame. When the first one I picked up, I thought it was pine, and I'd had it for probably 12 months before I pulled it to bits. And when I pulled it to bits and picked up the first piece, I knew it wasn't pine. And then I cut into it, and yeah, it's oak. What particular sort of oak, I
white
don't
oak
know.
and red oak, and
Oh,
we
white
got
oak.
lots of oaks. We even got something called a scrub oak.
Well, you can look at it. It'd be something that's harvested for lumber. So I don't know whether they all are or not.
Be a scrub oak, because scrub oaks only get like 2 feet high.
We have a lot of old oak trees, like a couple of 100 years old.
But I don't think it's white oak, because white oak is like English oak. It's too dark for that. It could be red oak.
No, not red enough.
Well, there you go. Well, we've ruled out 3 then. Because I've got some white oak that was identified, which is also English oak, same thing. It's quite pale. And I've got some American oak.
I know we've got more types of oak that I don't know. I know there's one that's native to the United States, but I don't know precisely which one it is. So
Yeah.
sorry about my hair being a mess.
It's
I
too
watched
dark, Joy.
I washed it and went to the store, and I haven't brushed it yet. It's just all over the place.
We'll let you off just this once, all right?
You're as natural as you can be then.
Oh yeah, no makeup, no nothing. Just me.
Yeah, don't need makeup.
Oh, what a long arm you have.
Actually, for my family,
Alrighty, I'm going to have to duck off now, but I'll catch you all later.
Okay.
All right. Cheers.
Bye,
Thanks for coming in.
Cheers.
See you, Jay. See you,
See
Joy.
you.
See you, Eva.
that reminds me. Jay, do you remember I told you I was going to meet my brother that I never met before?
Yeah.
I met him.
Oh, yeah?
Nice.
I did not know this, but he's in a wheelchair.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, he can walk. He just doesn't like to walk all the time because he has difficulty with the prosthetic leg.
Yep.
But yeah, he was a Marine, and I think it was Desert Storm. I don't know if you guys know what Desert Storm is, but
Yes.
yeah, he lost his leg during Desert Storm. So
Very interesting. Did you just get along
and
all right?
he did say though that if he ever runs across the guy that broke my jaw, as long as I promise to bail him out, he'll take care of it.
Nice. That's what you like to hear.
He's actually really nice. I've always been the midget in the family though, and then I met his wife and the kids, and they're all shorter than me.
Woohoo!
Even my nephew is about my height.
Yeah.
But my nieces are shorter than me by a good bit, and honestly, just standing there next to them, I thought I was like the Jolly Green Giant. And
Did
it's
you
kind
ask
of like, if I feel out of place, I imagine what my brother's going to be when, like I said, I'm the midget in the family.
Did you ask him what the
I'm-
weather was like down there?
No, but my brother, my full brother, I can't say older brother because now I have two of them,
Yes.
but my full brother, I have the same mother. He might say that because he's 6'5",
Okay.
and I don't know what that is in centimeters right now. So
And I
Yeah.
don't know what 6'5" is in inches, or what is it, feet,
That's
or what
what
is it?
we go by feet when we're measuring height.
Yeah, well, I'm more imperial, ain't I?
Is ya?
like I said, I don't know what it is. You can look it up on Google, it whatever.
I don't have the energy. He was tall then, I get. Or
Very
something.
tall.
Yeah.
Sometimes he has to duck because people's ceilings and lights in their houses are
Okay.
low enough that he hits his head on them. And I know
Yeah.
this because he lost a ceiling fan in his own house. He never had any problems with it, but when his daughter got married, they moved the table so they could put the wedding cake over there on the side, and all the little fancy little doodads for the wedding. And that left where normally the kitchen table was, or the dining room table was now an area for people to walk in.
Yeah.
And he wasn't paying attention, and he smacked his head on the ceiling fan.
Ouch.
And
Yeah.
it fell down, and it almost, I kid you not, it was inches away from the wedding cake
Ooh.
when it came down. And my brother literally caught it in his hand, and he was all like, and we're all everybody's standing around to going, like, because I mean, the wedding
Hearts in their mouth.
is, I mean, you literally have people coming, and it's there, and you can't just go get another cake.
Yes.
But yeah, he's about a foot taller than I am. And if I was about a foot taller than them already, that means my brother would literally practically have to bend in half to, say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mother was not best pleased though.
She wasn't?
No. Okay, my mother's not Catholic, but my father was.
Aha.
So, but my mother is, however, extremely religious.
Yeah.
So when her and my father got married, as far as my mother was concerned, because he told her he'd never been married before. My older brother actually has a picture of my dad and his mother on their wedding day.
And that was before your mother entered.
That's right, which means according to the Catholic religion, my brother and I are illegitimate children, and my mother was committing adultery with a married man.
Oh dear. Yeah, of course.
So my mother is very unhappy about this. But my dad's dead, so
You can't do much about it now.
no,
Done is
true. My
done.
dad's dead, and not to mention, like I said, my mom's not Catholic, but she's still annoyed because of how the Catholic Church would see it.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Getcha.
So technically, according to the Catholic Church, my older brother Bryant, Bryant, is my dad's only legitimate son. Well, child, period. And come to find out, my dad and his mom, or I should say our dad and his mom were married for just about a year. And then they got a divorce. She divorced him.
She wasn't a Catholic then.
No, my dad was a Catholic.
Yeah. Otherwise, she couldn't divorced. I mean,
He would not have divorced her, no, but she divorced him.
yeah. Yeah.
But according to the Catholic Church, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, they have different point of views, don't they?
Yeah. But anyways, the you know what? I take that back because his mother died when he was about 8 or 9. That would make I'm trying to remember age differences.
Yeah, and maybe, but if she died, he can remarry, can't he?
No, yeah. If she died, then he can remarry. So I think when my dad married my mother, she was
Good.
still alive.
Good evening,
But
Portal Woodworks.
I think when so that would make my brother and I illegitimate because they never got married after she died. But when he married my first stepmother, that would make my little sister legitimate. And then she died. She had cancer. It was really sad. I miss her. I like her. She was cool. Anyway, so when my first stepmother died, yeah, that would make my little sister legitimate. And then he married the woman that he was married to when he passed away, and that would make my little brother legitimate. So because of my dad, my brother and I are illegitimate because he couldn't keep it in his pants.
Oh
Hey,
my
guys,
God.
Dave. Portal Woodworks' name is Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Hi.
Hey, you made it to a live before I ended it. Well done.
Hey, at
Awesome.
least we're not ending the conversation on food like we usually do.
Are you sure? It's not ended
Leaving.
yet.
Leaving because you got the munchies.
Well, it's 4:57 in the morning here.
It's 3 minutes until 10 here.
All right,
Yeah.
Eva. Thank you very much for coming in.
No, thank you. Thank you. I need to go sleep.
You know, that might be red oak. Now that you've dusted it off and cleaned it up, and it does look a little more red.
Yeah. It's got a red
It
tinge
might-
to it, doesn't
Yeah, it might be red oak.
it?
Because I know that they don't like people to cut down white oaks in the United States here because they're an endangered species here.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh dear. So I say thank you for the music and everything, and over and out from Sweden.
No worries,
Night-night.
Eva. Have a good day
Night-night.
tomorrow.
Same to you.
Bye-bye.
So how's that crack holding up?
Yeah, it's all right, actually. It's that black line down there. It should be all
It
right, I
looks
think.
cool.
Yeah,
It adds character.
it does. It adds an extra $50.
Well, is there anything else that makes a nice peanut bowl?
Yeah, you can do that.
Well, you can't put liquids in it. It just run out the
No.
crack.
I'll put some resin in it.
That will work great for peanuts.
Yeah. It's the right color.
I don't like peanuts though. I would put pecans in it.
Sorry.
I said I don't like peanuts though, so I would put pecans in it. Hey, where I live, we are the world's largest producers of pecans in the United States per capita.
Yep.
Yes. For the amount of plants, or the area that's planted with pecan trees, we are the world's largest producers of pecans per acre, per whatever you want to call it.
Yep. Or they grow better in the desert.
Yeah, we also produce some of the world's best cotton.
Yep.
Mind you, I said some of, not the. Some of. Well, if you think about it, we actually have 2 growing seasons here because we have such short winters. I mean, we have like 3 weeks of winter.
Yeah. Dave's asked where you live, John.
What?
Porter Woodworks has asked where you live.
Oh, New Mexico, Las Cruces, New Mexico. Right, just north of the Mexican-American border. Half-hour drive, I could be in Juarez, drinking tequila shots, getting hit on by people I have no interest in, simply because they think I'm drunk. And if anybody else has any more questions, I cannot see the chat. So, me and my unbrushed hair. So how thick is the base on that bowl?
It's reasonably thick. It's kind of lightish wood, so giving it a bit of thicker bottom so it doesn't get knocked over easily.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It looks like it would be difficult to tip over.
Yeah, hopefully.
Nice heavy bottom there. Hey Jay, what's the largest size bowl you can make on that lathe?
As far as I can pull it out from the wall, because on the other side of this, it's got another one of these on the other side. So I can, as far as I can pull it out from the wall, that's how big I can do it. So 1 meter round.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
I don't know if I'm game enough to do one that big. I'd do that outside so I've got somewhere to run when it falls off.
Well, you never know. One of these days you may just get an itch, a wild hair where the sun don't want to, look and just decide to make one just out of the blue.
Yeah. I know Wayne the wood turner and Glyn, guy that makes Woodshire, Yorkshire grip, they did a massive bowl last year. That was pretty interesting. But
well, I saw this one guy who had a lathe that, I kid you not, the turning part actually turned itself.
Yep.
So he could actually.
This bit here.
Yeah, it turned. It rotated.
Yeah, my other one in the other shed does that.
Hey, I
Nasty.
saw that.
Yeah, nasty. Yeah. That is something exactly I want to be doing to a brand new truck. Thank you very much. But that didn't hurt me, but this is tough. We're back in a sec. Just going to shuffle this.
Well, I'd entertain everybody in the live stream, but I can't read anything, so sorry. What's this chat button? What's the chat button? There's a button on this thing, in this StreamYard thing that says chat. Woo!
Time to go into the other shed and use the belt sander in there.
Ah, I'm fiddling with StreamYard.
Video.
Oh, that's enough. I need to go in and find my hairbrush. Look, I got static electricity. My hair is just poofy. I need to go in and find my hairbrush, don't I?
You'll be right.
Yeah, this is what I look like in the mornings when I wake up. My hair is just whoop.
You don't wake up and it's already done.
There. Dun, 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 dun.
Still not really that keen on trying to cut it off with the tool at the moment with this load.
Remember, let the saw do the work.
Yep.
Ooh, that's pretty. I like it. Where's
Thank you.
mine? Now, where's mine?
There it is.
Okay. And that crack, if you filled it with like some black CA glue, it would definitely add like. I think it would look cool.
Coffee shavings would look good in there.
Oh, that would work too. Yeah.
Then it comes out dark like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just something to bring it out so you see it instead of trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Is that it adds character.
Yes.
Or as you said, $50.
You never know.
I hate boring things. I hate cookie cutter things. I hate them. I don't. I don't see the point in them. Why would I buy a car that everybody else has?
Uh-huh.
Why would I buy dishes that my neighbors could have?
Yep, got to turn them yourself. Make your own.
Exactly.
The last bowl that I made would be make a perfect noodle bowl. It was a bit deeper than this one.
I like miso. I like ramen too. Yeah.
They're all nice. I like them all.
I'm a pasta freak. I love pasta.
Do you make your own?
No, I'm not that skilled. I just don't like. I love just about every pasta that I've ever had, except for when they're covered in that stupid Alfredo sauce. Can't stand that. That is a nasty sauce. I don't like it.
If you can't stand it, you should sit down.
What?
I said, if you can't stand it, you should sit down.
Okay, it was the blonde roots showing. That one just went woo right over my head.
Mm.
I so did not get that one. I walked right into it.
All right, Joy, thank you very much for coming in. I'm going to knock it on the head now.
Bye bye. Bye to everybody, even though I can't read chats. Take care. Stay safe.
See you later. Say hello to your mum for us.
I will.
See you later, Effie, Dave. Catch us later. Thanks for coming in. That was, sorry, Dave, that was American Oak too.